They're obviously a championship caliber team with the players they have on their roster. The style of play, coach is just a guy that doesn't control much of the game. He lets their players make the plays. And everybody's on the team is pretty intelligent from what I've seen and what I played against. And those guys play extremely hard. They don't need much help putting the ball in the basket. But for me, that's my job, is to make guys easier out there on the court to play with.
Okay, Sneed with Mavs.com. Rajon, when you look at this offense, they're already the leading scoring offense. How do you see yourself fitting in with that style of play?
Well, anywhere I go, I think I'm able to help guys make it easier for themselves offensively. Certain reads, whether it's getting the ball in my hands quicker, letting guys make plays. I know Monte's a great guy who makes plays himself, along with Chandler. And, I think my job here will probably make Tyson's job a lot easier offensively, going in, drawing two. Being able to play with an athletic big that can finish and run the floor as well. So I think I can help complete this team.
And a follow-up on that, also penetration-wise, defense, how much do you look forward to that on the defensive end, taking other guys out of the game when you look at the Western Conference point guards coming in?
Well, every night I'm going to have to bring it, in the Eastern Conference. It's not that I had many nights off, but it's night and day when you compare the East to the West point guards. And I think that's one reason why they brought me here, is to get some defensive stops, check the best opposing guards on the floor, and that's my job, and I take full responsibility. I'm looking forward to it.
This question is for Coach Ro Parrish of 120 Sports. So this morning, I heard you on the radio. You kind of made the comparison between Rondo and former point guard Jason Kidd. Could you speak on that a little bit more?
Well, there are definite similarities, but they're different players. Rajon's a different, he's a different style. Jason's career was a very long career. The similarities, I think, are that, Jason kept developing his game into his late 20s and 30s. And he was a guy that was not known as a guy that was a very good shooter, but developed into a guy that was a consistent three-point shooter, and that was one of the things that defined his Hall of Fame career. Rajon is a younger guy at 28. I mean, he's one of the younger guys on our team now. The
oldest guys are the younger.
There you go. That's how quickly things change in this league. But I see him as a guy who hasn't reached his ceiling as a player, as good as he's been. I talked to Brad Stevens about him. I've talked to Danny Ainge about him. Those guys are both good friends. They say this guy is a relentless worker and a winner and one of the best competitors they've been around. And so, we're just thrilled to have him here. And one of the other things I think is really interesting about him and Jason Kidd, they're two of the most resourceful guys you're ever going to see in basketball. They just find ways to affect the game and help teams win. And so guys like that, you welcome into any situation.